Here we are in the Look and Feel tab of the FooBox settings, and the first area you'll see here is the styling area. So the first thing you can choose is you can select an icon set for the arrows to be used on the FooBox overlay. So right now we've got these arrows chosen, and if I go ahead and choose a different style here and save my changes, refresh my demo page, you can see that the arrow style has changed, but I haven't changed the background color scheme. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. That is the next setting you'll see, to select a color scheme. So let's do a blue. We'll go ahead and save the changes here. We'll refresh the demo page and choose an image, and you can see that the overlay here is a faded out blue, and the blue border and the blue behind the arrows here. So there's some options you can do to change the look and feel here, and we've tried to use the most common settings. I'm going to go ahead and save that back there. Now the next area you'll see here are for captions settings. So the first choice is show captions, whether or not to show the image captions. And you can see that the image caption is shown right here on the bottom of the FooBox. Now these image captions, what they'll do is, in your image settings for WordPress, if you enter a caption, it will enter the exact caption you've entered, and if you don't enter a caption, you will see some default information there, and that, let me show you that here. So this image, in the WordPress settings, I have left the image. Let me go ahead and let's edit this page and have a look at the image settings here. So you can see that the title is set to the image file name, and when you upload an image to WordPress, that's what goes in there by default. So what happens is FooBox, if there's no caption entered, let's go back to view this post here, it will grab the title that you've entered. Okay, so you can change that title, or you can enter a caption, and FooBox will choose the most appropriate. If you have a title, it'll choose that. If there is a caption, it will override the title and choose that. Let's go back to the settings here. Now you also have the choice to show an image counter in the caption area. And again, that is right here where you see photo 4 of 10. That's the image counter. And there's also some settings to change for that. So if you want to change your message, depending on the purpose of your site, you might want to change this to something else. So this says it's photo, and then this index is a placeholder for the actual number, and then the word of, and then the total number of photos in the gallery. So if you go back here and look at this, you'll see that's photo, and this is the index because this is the 4th photo in the gallery, and then of, and then number 10, that is the number of images we have in our gallery here. And there's some instructions here that remind you of the settings there. So if we go down here to slideshow, you can choose to enable or not enable the slideshow functionality when there's more than one image in the gallery. And let me show you that functionality. On the bottom of FooBox, well, let's go ahead and let's refresh this page here so we get my color changes. Okay, so on the bottom of FooBox here, you'll see this little arrow, and that's because I have the slideshow functionality set to go. So if I just click the arrow here, you'll see there's a little progress bar to indicate to the user that there is another photo loading. Okay, and then you can stop that. And also in the slideshow settings, you can choose to auto start that slideshow when someone clicks on the first image in a gallery. And you can also choose the timeout, so that's the time in seconds that each image is shown in the slideshow. You can make that shorter or longer depending on your needs. And that is the Look and Feel tab of the FooBox settings.